Hello everybody, this is GamerCat09 and welcome back to Deathmark. We are continuing with Chapter 3. I think this was the last save we had. The last time we played, we finished off Chapter 2. We defeated Shimio in a way that didn't kill him, so our partner didn't die. We got rid of the bees. Although I did have a thought where we never went back to the shrine, so I don't know if that was something I had to do or that was important or an extra thing, but we never did the shrine thing. We couldn't get past the bees at the shrine, so I don't know if I missed an opportunity for that. I don't know. But anyway, we are going to continue on, so let's do a little refresher with Mary. Are you retiring to bed? Oh yes. Rest. Good night. Okay. Chapter 2, Shimio End. Yes. Hooray! The end of Chapter 2 achievement. It's been 3 days since Shimio's defeat. Mashita and Sho have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. Oh yeah, I forgot Mashita was also leaving. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any info on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Good work, Lady Christie and Lord Cat. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hoped, but I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Sayakujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless, except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit, nothing mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Cat. I am Mr. Cat. Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? Do you have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about H Shrine? Oh! I forgot. What? You lost that memory? It's in the forest by H Castle. I just said that because I was wondering if she was saying anything important about it. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all the spirit stuff. That's why Shimio's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H Shrine. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Isn't there value in looking into it? Maybe. Exactly what I expect from you, always so quick on the uptake. Chrissy is brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. Also, that makes sense. If she was found in the one shed in the woods and Shimio didn't give her the mark, maybe she got it somewhere from within the shrine. Maybe she was coming from the shrine. So that kind of makes sense. I'm glad that we're coming back to the shrine. It seems like we might actually investigate it. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So Mary, I'd like to go see H Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is H Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H Shrine? I have to carry the doll? I have to carry the doll there? What? I should be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. Yeah, we're bringing Dolly Dear, apparently. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines. This is a joke. The shrine, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Oh, okay. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state. Mary, I'm concerned about you. Why are you here? What are you and why can you talk? Can we address this now? Because I have a lot of questions that I feel like need answering. Like, why are you within the family? How long have you been here? How old are you? Like, why do you know about the shrine? Were you human? Are you a spirit? Did you give me the mark? I have no idea. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I am sorry to inconvenience you. Can I put you on, like, in a barrel or on a dolly or something and just, like, wheel you? Like, kind of? I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. Can dolls get marks? Can she get a death mark? Yes, put the doll on the dolly. You look worn out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. Okay, so partner up. Oh, we're already partnered with her by default, so. Okay, we're going to... So what's our power here? So we're 10, 10, 9, 11, and she's 7, 13, 11, 9. She has more spirit power than I do, and more intelligence than I do, a lot less power, and a lot less dexterity. I can't even look up anything about Mary, so that's interesting. Yeah, she's Annabelle in disguise, exactly. Alright, so let's go to the forest, again. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. I should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Cat, have you read the files over there? Oh, no, I haven't. She points to the right side of the room and shelves packed with files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Christy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding area. Was Miss Cujo looking into criminal activity? Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? So why would you just say, did you look at this, and then not give me the opportunity to look at it? I feel like that's a tease, and I'm going to also forget about it in 20 minutes. So there's also that. I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. We make our way to the familiar arch. There's still a way to go. A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. Oh, God. I am very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the light from the flashlight catches them. I have not been outside in a long time, and to go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman, this is a very precious experience. Sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, it is just as the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. We reach the old Tory gate with no trouble. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. It is most likely because Shimio is now gone. I was just going to ask if when we actually, defeat the spirits, they stay defeated, and I guess they do. H Shrine is up those stone steps. At Mary's direction, we walk toward the gate. Is that the sound of walking toward the gate? It sounded like we were running up it. A small black shadow flits across our feet. Oh no, it's the rabbit again. It's that rabbit again! So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Cat. You are correct, it is very cute. It's cute in an evil way. Evil bunny! Farting bunny, how are you? The rabbit stares up at the two of us. Farting bunny! Then disappears toward the shrine. What in the world was that about? It's a farting bunny, lady. What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence and a really bad odor. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit, too. The rabbit gave him a mark. Could you imagine? The rabbit gave them marks. That's what it is. I would die. Of laughter, of course. Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. Damn it! Just destroyed my dream. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. We follow the rabbit under the Torii gate and up the stone steps. It's just a resentful bunny. At the top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this a shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war was over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrines give me the creeps. As they should. Let's hurry up and get to searching so we don't stay here long. Why do I get the really odd feeling that Mary is connected to the shrine? Like, maybe the person that the shrine is for, or someone who died in the war, is a spirit that's, like, manifested in the doll that Mary is. I just have a feeling that somehow she's related to this because she's part of the Kujo family. My nose is so itchy. I'm sorry if I keep looking like I'm picking my nose or rubbing it, but it is so itchy. There's a sacred Shiminawa? Shiminawa? Maybe? Shiminawa rope on a ragged boulder. Are you laughing at my pronunciation or the nose? I'm not sure. I wonder if that boulder is in Iwakura? Iwakura? What's that? I have no idea. Like, I would like to know. According to ancient Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. Oh, that told me nothing. Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. Decay? I don't know. Oh, there's like a creepy one like behind the rock here. That's unsettling. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing up here in the trees before I look at the obvious part of it. It's a wooden shrine altar. A clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shintai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Go Shintai's outside and the altar's empty. That's concerning. I don't think there's any more we can search. The Buddha statues concern me. Why are all the ones with the shrine within the shrine missing their heads? That is a good question. Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Each shrine was much the same, but in the Meiji period, there was the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened? No, it was done in a public space as they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. Oh, Meiji? Siminawa and Meiji? Okay. Oh, hi Dog Nozzle. Happy Friday. So wait, is my pronunciation currently good or is it Meiji? I'm confused. I don't know. The Kujo family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around H City were buried here. Japanese lesson for cat. Meiji. Thank you. I try. I feel bad when I pronounce things in a bad way, so I'd like to be corrected so I'm not screamed at in the comments. So thank you guys. Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Cat. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard there were stolen 50 years ago around the time of the war. So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up? They say the Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could that anger have turned into divine wrath and given birth to the mark and the spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that. Oh boy, here we go. This land is much more foreboding than I'd imagined. The enmity of the forest swallows all else. It's hard to sense beneath it. So, too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I am sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. So, after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to. You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. So there's nothing else here to look at. Okay. So we are going to, before we end up running into something, save. Okay. And then go back. So we went down the stairs. We left H Shrine, walking down the beast trail toward the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of that strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. That's always a good feeling. Then they freaking sped out of there. We all regularly butcher names in general. Yeah, so we're clear. Creepy spirit shows up. We throw the doll at him to get away. Yes. Yes. Yeah, sometimes it's not easy to pronounce things. We begin driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Christie starts in on her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimio was right. H Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues, don't you agree? I wonder. It feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other, but there's no denying that a lot of strange things are going on in that forest. Between all the suicides and Shimio wandering around, it couldn't just be coincidence, could it? If we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. I feel that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit, don't you think? Yeah, you might be right. What? My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christie was hoping for, so she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. Lord Cat, please stop the car. Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by. Oh, in the middle of the road? Or is it following us from the shrine? What is this? If you're sensing a presence of a spirit nearby, why the fuck would you get out of the car? Like, okay, let's stop the car and let's all gaze out into the fucking, like, wilderness outside of the highway and see what's following us. Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City, which is a terrible idea and I don't recommend doing. Christy and I step out of the car. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no, it's really bad. My mark is suddenly scalding. Is this who gave me the scar? Is something nearby? Look, someone's over there. Uh-oh, phone booth. Typical. Hello? Okay, this wasn't what I was expecting. A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is a kid outside this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night. Ita? Aita? Is it Ita? Aita? 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 Ita, Aita, Aita. Ieta. What do we, how is this? What is this? Nope, kill her. I like that answer. I'm trying to finish my drink as I... Rhymes with beta. Ada. Okay. Thank you, Dog Nozzle. And thank you, Giant Toro. Thank you, everyone. Ada. Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Ada. I got to talk with Hanayomi. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. Hi? A rather young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got your question answered, Suzo? Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayomi sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. Who are these people? What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Oh, Ada, is the bus coming soon? Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. So Ada's his name? Ada, and then the Haya girl is Haya's the girl, I guess. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out. Yeah. What is this? We watch from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy? What do you think? I turn, but Christy isn't there. Uh-oh. Did she wander off? Oh, hey, you there. How do you know that girl? Oh, she just ran right up and started questioning. Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Why would you say that? Like, you can't just assume. I think they're just friends. Well, there goes Christy hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I try to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady! Don't be mean to Ada. Okay, Ada is him. That's Ada's. Okay. The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayomi, so I had him come with me. Oh, so Hanayomi is someone she knows that she was on the phone with. Okay. Who's this Hanayomi you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. Why are we speaking to a ghost? Why are you just so casually like, oh yeah, Hanayomi? People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box. Also creepy. A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Earlier the mark was hurting, so maybe. You guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I show them the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on. What is this? That looks exactly like mine. He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. It's the cursed scar, yeah? I saw an article on it in Ubarts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not all true, right? Right? Sounds like he'd heard the rumors, but chose not to do anything about it. Well, good thing we have a doll here with us that can just sit there and explain everything to them. That's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those, too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier. Pulling up her sleeve, she shows us her mark. They both have the mark, and after calling Hanayomi, that's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion with us. It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it'd take more convincing. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking with us. Before they climb in, I warn Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. So, they're not going to question a doll in the car? I feel like they should question the doll in the car. First, we introduce ourselves. The man's name is Ada Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzo Morimiya. Morimiya? Maya. Hey, look, free tattoo after I call a random person in this phone booth. Right? That's amazing. So it's either Morimaya. Can anyone confirm? Morimiya? Okay. Thank you, guys. It's Suzo Morimiya. They tell us they met through the reader's column in Ubart's Monthly. Suzo mentioned she was interested in Hanayomi, and Ada told her what he knew. Hikaru 16. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. Obviously, she's not keeping that close of an eye on her if she snuck out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Hanayomi is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Hey, Ada, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Ada reluctantly tells us at Suzo's request. I know how it's pronounced, but I have no idea how to explain it. Yeah, those two hanging out extremely sketch. They're just rumors I read, but... Ooh, Hanayomi. Oh, she's a bride? She's covered in blood? Ooh, chapter 3. Ooh. Foxy, what is that? Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in each city? There's a ghost that looks like a bride, and she'll find what you're looking for. That's creepy. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to the specific phone box that lets you talk with ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. That's all I imagined. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman's whisper. So he did what the rumors said to do and said, no, I haven't seen it. Then she said, what do you want to see? His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked to where the woman said it really was there. So the rumors are totally true. Could you imagine you call Hanayomi and you're like, I misplaced my car keys. Can you just tell me where they are? And she's like, in your winter jacket in the closet. You're like, thank you. And then you're like, fuck. Why did I do this? Now I have a death mark. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. I know they meant probably chewing or something, but like... Yeah, where's my happiness? What are the winning lottery numbers? Where's my $1 billion? Oh, wanna come with me? What came first, the chicken or the egg? Will there be a Beyond Good and Evil 2 released in the next, like, 5 years? Like, there's like 100 questions I could ask that are a lot more important than, where's my cat? Though if my cats were missing, I would really want to know where they are, so I guess I could sympathize. There. What, we just threw her? Oh, okay. Gently placed, that looked like we threw her. I carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa. Hi, Junebug! Happy Friday! Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. The doll really talked. I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all that stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzo and Ida with just about all they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. It seems like Ida in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. I do that, and I don't have a death mark. Christy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzo snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayomi. They both believed in the occult already. I'm pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayomi. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzo and Ida, they are likely from Hanayomi. And Lady Christie, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs, so we can assume Hanayomi also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen, right before I entered the forest. I stepped into the phone box on T Mountain. Oh great, there's multiple phone boxes now. The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at the rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayomi. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It is not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that? So wait. Is she talking about the guy who committed suicide? Or the guy who was trying to commit suicide? Is she the wife? Or is she a friend? I'm very confused. Like, she wasn't able to tell that person something. She had to have known who he was. Yeah. Because he was mad that his wife was cheating on him, so is she the wife? She never mentioned. I think she was talking about her own attempted suicide. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I thought she was referring to the guy who died in the mountains. Never mind. I had a moment of like, wait a minute. I think there are 3 that Hanayomi will call from. The one we went to in the A highway parking lot is one. The one at the T Mountain rest area, that's the one Miss Christie went to. And Ida, where's the last one? At the park by T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why just those 3 locations? Dunno. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister? Do you really think Hanayomi is the one who gave us the marks? I'm not sure yet. She had to have. Confused. Why are there 2 no's and a yes? I mean, that's a maybe not, but it's like, yes, maybe, no, pretty much. Yeah, we don't really know. Really? But the rumors about Hanayomi go back 5 years, and no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark. Suzo's right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayomi hasn't always been giving out the mark? If that's true, I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for, that's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of ghost story. Hey, Mr. Cat, if those rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Christie's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit. But can we get multiple marks? Or do we just have one? Because if she is giving out marks, does she give us an additional one than what we have if she wasn't the one who gave us the mark in the first place? That is my question. Mary, what do you think? A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Oh, so you're a cursed doll? Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayomi about them would be a good idea. So says the doll before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Yes. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. Lord Cat, may I add, as I explained previously, your mark is... It is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since she told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayomi is, but it is true, it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. I can't really picture Christie and Ida facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. No turning back. I'll figure something out. Thank you. It sounds like she sneezes. Like, achoo! Mary bows her head silently. Now, you should begin investigating Hanayomi. Why does she only call from 3 public phones within H City? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and the Park by T apartment complex. New info is added to the spirit guide. So, she's a bride. So it had to have been like a wedding gone wrong, or she died on her wedding day or something. And maybe she was kidnapped in the parking lot, and then something happened to her in a second location, and something happened to her on her third location. Or maybe she lost her wedding ring. Yeah, that's a good Kill Bill vibe. Maybe she had 3 boyfriends she all murdered, or fiancés, or I don't freaking know. It could be anything. We're gonna have to read a little bit more about it and find out. So, bag. Hanayomi. With the end of the 90s, online infrastructure has advanced the popularity of a certain widely used BBS. Hanayomi is an urban legend that sprung up from that BBS. It goes as follows. Certain telephone booths in H City will let you talk to ghosts. If you go inside one and wait, the phone will suddenly ring. Pick it up and you'll hear a strange lip-smacking noise. A woman will ask, "Have you seen it?" Rumors say you're supposed to reply with, "I haven't seen it." She'll respond with, "What do you want to see?" Someone actually followed the instructions and was able to find a missing pet. What a strange tale. A lot of people are interested in this ghost, wanting to find things or people who've become lost, but not a single one has ever mentioned getting a mark from her. But the circumstances seem to imply that the spirit gave the mark to Ida and Suzo. Plus, why is the spirit called a bride? If she appears as a bride, then someone must have seen her. 3 phone boxes in H City will let you speak with a ghost. One seems to be the one Ida and Suzo used. It shouldn't take long to reach the other 2 by car. I'm concerned about the statues stolen from H Shrine 2. If Hanayomi really can tell us where they are, that would save us a lot of time. There's only one way to find out. Okay. So, okay, because she's the partner. So, partner, gutsy girl, timid nerd. So the timid nerd seems to know more about the park location. Remembers the park location. She remembers the other 2. I'm starting to miss the cop, dude. Oh, she put some files on the table, that's right. And the ex-reporter. Let's try. We'll bring the reporter with us right now. And then we'll bring the other two with us later. Talk? Lord Ida, Lady Suzo, and Lady Christie. Hanayomi is likely the one that gave all of them their marks. Please visit one of the public phones that rumors say Hanayomi calls. You may obtain a clue regarding the key that will end the grudge. Okay, so... Save. We're gonna save right here. I cannot check files. Where's files? I can't check files on a table. So when I go here, I can only select the areas and I can't like search the rooms. So I guess we can't look here right now. So let's go back to the rest area with Christie. The phone booth stands... Oh, this isn't... Oh yeah, this is the same place, isn't it? No, there was a building in the background of the other one. The phone booth stands solitary on the edge of the vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees stand behind it. Christie must have run to the forest after she heard the phone ring. Oh, so this is Christie's, so that makes sense. I can hear a dog howl from nearby. That's a bark, not a howl. It's a bark. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. Christie doesn't seem bothered by it. She's completely focused on the phone box. I must have gotten my mark from Hanayomi back then, but I was completely oblivious. I wasn't exactly in a right state of mind. Rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Probably not. It only rang after I stepped in it. But the phone booth is too small for two people. Either I or Christie will have to go in. You aren't thinking I'll do it, are you? Dangerous jobs are best left to men. Oh, fuck you. I guess I'll just have to go in. Creepy. There's gonna be a face there, isn't there? It's gonna be a face. I'm ready for the face. It's cramped inside and almost impossible to move around at all. You know, I can't say if ever in my life I've ever been in a phone booth. Ever. Even when payphones were a thing. I've always been at a payphone when I was a kid that was like an open payphone with other payphones, but I've never actually been in a phone booth. Is that weird? There really weren't phone booths in my area. So, that's interesting. That just dawned on me. At least I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I haven't been in a phone booth. I'd be a sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I'm in here. The clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. To pass the time, I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Help our investigation. On the night of 2/8/199X, an assault took place in the forest nearby. If anyone has any info on this case, please notify H Police Department. This is dated 5 years ago. Looks like something terrible happened here. No shit. The phone begins to ring. Here we go. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. The only sound I hear is the dial tone. No one is speaking. What's going on? Uh-oh. There it is. It sounds like... What kind of chewing noise does that sound like? That sounds like a wet chew. Like a... noise. Suddenly there's a strange noise. Crunching, smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Did you see it? Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down to the bone. Is this Hanayomi? Did you see it? She asks a second time. The rumors mentioned that I should say I haven't seen it. Very seriously, I say I haven't seen it. What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumors said. Hanayomi is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Christy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. I'll give it a try. Oh boy. Buddha statues, Lord Buddha. Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me. Tell me, tell me. 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 Damn. It actually hurt my voice when I did that. So do you want the mark of the Buddha? So that implies that the Buddha statue started all of this. The line goes dead. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer my question? What was different from when the others asked? The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And she did say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from the Buddha statues? I wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying in here. As soon as I leave the booth, Christy comes up to me. You don't look well. What happened? I tell Christy about my conversation with Hanayomi. What? It's not in the rumors. Christy's brow furrows in confusion. Should we go check out the other phone box for now? Maybe there's a clue there. We can also see if you can ask again. Why don't you fucking ask? There's no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at the Park by T Apartments in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. Okay. Second phone box. So, I can't... So we're going to save. I can't search, so... Let's read this. The second phone box. In the booth is a poster looking for info on a crime that happened nearby. The phone rings while I'm distracted, just like the rumors. When I pick up, a woman answers, smacking her lips. But I can't get info on the statues from her. For some reason, she's behaving different from what we were told to expect. There's one more telephone booth. We better check it out, too. Okay. Go back. Yeah, we'll return to the mansion. Let's talk to Mary. I tell Mary what happened at the phone box. You say Hanayomi acted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your mark Buddha. I cannot say I know what she saw, but from what you said, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can. So she's keeping something from us. The statues are connected somehow. I don't know how, but let's switch our partner to Aida. Okay. I want to get a chance to use everybody. So, what's his thing? So I'm 10, 10, 9, 11, 6, 10, 6, 16. He has a lot of dexterity. Okay. So, does any more to this? No. Okay. So let's go to the park with Ida. Oh, it is a park. It's an actual park. I thought it was going to be, like, surrounded by woods or something. I see a small park tucked between all of the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. I'm pretty sure that's the phone booth from the Hanayome rumors. Man, parks are kind of eerie when there's no kids around. Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayome hung up on me. I follow the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratch my head. Oh? Don't adhere to the gossip. Defy it. Suddenly I hear that strange voice again. Gossip. In other words, the rumors? What will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Ida, go back to the car. There's something I want to try, but it might end up backfiring on me. Okay. Make sure you come back. I can't drive, so... Oh, right. Wait a sec. Ida puffs out his chest and holds his index finger up. I've got some good info from the BBS. I guess Hanayome has this weird fixation on eyes. If something goes wrong, just remember that. Huh? So what are you telling me to do? I'm not really sure either. Anyway, just avoid saying I and things like that. What? What? I can't look at her? Or, like, I can't say anything about my eye. What? So say eyes? I don't know. Maybe... Don't talk about myself? No, I mean E-Y-E as in eyeball. Oh, and just in case, don't mention words that have the sound either. There's a limit to unreliability. I'll keep it in mind. Ida returns to the car. I step inside and wait for the phone to ring. There's a poster in this booth too. Just like the one at the rest area, this looks like it's been here for a few years. Young woman kidnapped. A local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you were a witness to this crime, please notify the police, MPD. February 8th, 5 years ago. I think the poster I saw at the rest area had the exact same date. Coincidence? So is it just phone booths that have, like, the stuff on the window about the, like, the missing person stuff? The phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. Did you see it? I wonder what happens if you say, I saw it. You saw, didn't you? You saw the thing of me. Oh boy. Okay. The voice cuts off. Oh! Something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. Oh shit. Oh crap, we pissed her off. Great! Tell me, how did you see it? Oh no. With your own eyes? Eyeglasses? A telescope? Mention eyes. Mention eyes. Let's see what happens. See if the rumors are true. Wrong! Okay. So we can't mention. So we gotta say telescope? Or are we dead? You saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red, pink, green. So let's do green. Because I think, like, we'll die. Green. Wrong! Wait, I thought we were supposed to... Oh, we're dead. Fuck. Suddenly the phone goes dead, and I'm dead. Someone knocks on the glass door. Is something wrong? Are you okay? Is that a stranger passing by? I guess they're wondering what's going on with me. It's a relief to hear a normal person's voice. Oh god, it's not. It's a trick. Yeah, sorry. It's nothing, really. Fuck. As I'm turning around, I feel the door of the booth violently fly open. Two dark, shadowy arms are the last things my eyes see, the image burned into my retinas. Oh. Fuck. Okay. So... yeah. Okay. So the thing about, like, the rumors, I guess when he was like, yeah, don't mention I, that part is true. So no eyes or anything, but you have to mention red, maybe? Okay. Decide again. Okay. Pretty sure that's the phone booth. Alright. And then this says, don't adhere to the gossip, defy it. Okay. Rumors. Don't follow the rumors. Go back to the car. Okay. Make sure you come back. Can't drive. Oh, right. Wait a sec. What did he say? I got some good info. Oh. Wait. Start. So from the BBS, Hanayomi has this weird fixation on eyes. If something goes wrong, remember that. I'm not really sure either. Anyway, just avoid saying I and things like that. Don't talk about myself? No, EYE, eyeball. Oh, and just in case, don't mention words that have the sound either. There's a limit to unreliability. I'll keep it in mind. So no I and no sound. No I and no sound. Oh, so maybe we can't use it if it has the letter I in it either. Sounds like I in the sentence. Oh, you might be... So pink is... Okay. Okay. Wait. So green was wrong. Yeah, so we won't be able to use pink. Green and red has E. Pink has no E. It's one or the other. I think I'm gonna go with red. I think I'm gonna say telescope and red. I think that's what I'm gonna try. Okay. Saw it. Okay. So, we're going to say telescope because we can't mention anything about our eyeball. Alright. Live or die. Telescope. Telescope. How did you see it? With your own eyes or eyeglasses? Telescope? Telescope. Safe. Okay. Sounds like something searching around outside the phone box. You saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red, pink, green? Say red. Nope, that's wrong. It's pink. Oh, it was pink. Sot, what kind of person are you? What's important to you? Oh, shit. Your dreams? Romance? Love? Which one do you choose? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's probably the one without the letters. Or no, isn't it E and I? Or I? No eyes. Well, there are no eyes in here. It's not about the words, only something that doesn't sound like I. No, that doesn't make any sense. Dreams, romance, love? That has nothing to do with eyes. I gotta think this out for a moment. Because as soon as I hit A, I'm gonna get timed. It's a sentence itself that you say. Your dreams, romance, love. Shit, I'm not good at this. Oh, they all have eyes. I believe in love. I don't know. Ah, shit. I panic! I'm dead. Well, crap. Fuck me. Yep, and boom, we're dead. Alright. Well, we got close. I think it started, I think it was red started with an I. Oh. Warned you about not using words with I. Oh, so red. So it's pink. So it's telescope pink and then whatever. I don't know what the last one is. Defy it. Let's just skip through the shit. Saw it. Okay. Telescope. Telescope. Safe. Okay. So I wonder if she's talking about her death or if she's talking about, like, pink? Pink? Okay. Likely has I? What? I'm confused. You saw it. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? So it's not love. Likely sounds like I. So no sentence that has likely in it. So, is it... Oh god, what the fuck do we choose? And the word likely has like. When you say the word like, it's part of it sounds like I. Oh, like. Oh. Okay, I get it. So I really have to... So it's not... Definitely my dreams. Romance is great. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Any more? Or is this it? Survived. Okay, we're good. Holy crap. That was convoluted. That was really complex. And the phone goes dead. The next I know, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the ominous presence. The questions she asked me were strange. She was particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answers. Overly conscious over being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Ida rushes up to me. So Ida sounds like I think he's gonna die. Why'd that all rhyme? I don't know why. God damn it, that also rhymed. I'm just gonna shut up. Did something happen? My mark hurt all of a sudden. Bad main character lies, has eyes. I tell Ida about what happened in the phone booth. Man, it beats me. Guess there's no way he'd have the answer. Oh, hey, something's on the ground there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before when I went in the phone box. I pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko. I remember Seiko. Because I called frickin' Corpse Party girl Psycho forever, and it's Seiko. I'd worry for Kat in a real life situation. She really likes rhyming I. No, I just panic and I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? I would die in real life. To be completely honest with you, I would have died like 3 chapters ago and I wouldn't have made it this far in real life. To Seiko. I'll dispel all of your heartache, so forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? The posters I saw in the telephone booths mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I asked Ada what they meant. I don't know. I don't think he's considering it seriously. Anyway, we've visited all 3 boxes now. Want to head back? I bet Suzo's worried about us. Yeah. We should probably head back for now. Alright. So, let's save. In case something stalks us on the way back. And let's read our memo. Hanayome is acting even more strangely than before. She seems anxious about being seen, or eyes in general. It's impossible to be sure since it's only over the phone. Plus, the note we found outside the booth is disconcerting. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartaches, so forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. Okay. So, let's go back. Oh, really? So we probably brought the wrong partner around. I bet in Japanese the kanji probably can't spell I or something. Oh, maybe. Oh, welcome back. Christy is there in the garage. She's going through the files full of articles on criminal cases. How did the investigation go? I almost died. Actually, I did die twice, but then I almost died. Okay, I guess. Ida and I tell Christy what we discovered. I see. I could see Christy's mind working. Hey, Mr. Cat, you know those posters and that bit of stationery you found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? Yes. She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. Yes. And if that's the case, then... She glances over at the files. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in these files. Let's get Suzo to help out too. Go get a move on. All 4 of us begin reading through files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in each city. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garbage because they're so... Oh, not in the garbage. The garage because they're so old? After a while, I might have found it. It's from 5 years ago in February. The victim's name is Seiko. Ida lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. Yeah, there we go, at the forest entrance. The file has articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Seiko Hasegawa. Apparently, she committed suicide in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. Oh, that's gruesome. She killed herself on her wedding, the day before her wedding. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzo, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Ada. But I want to know more about Hanayomi. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Christy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. Oof. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! This sounds like Yamiwara. Or Yamawari? The game Yamawari, where she had the dog and the dog died? Sounds like that game, a combination of that game, and then the characters of this game seem to be related to Corpse Party. So this is kind of like a mush of both. Yamiwara, yeah. So it sounds like both games are, because this is a Seiko, there's a Seiko in Corpse Party. Like, this is just weird. Oh, shit. I hit thing. This is just weird. That's horrifying. What did it say? Hold on. Yeah, the dog was run over near the forest when it chased after them. That's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Hasegawa's misfortune. Is it that story based on a Japanese folktale then? I believe it is. I wonder if all those games are inspired by a real event. It could be. Like, inspired by it, but altered, maybe? What was Seiko's last name in Corpse Party? Could someone look that up? I'm curious if it was also Hasegawa. Or if it was somebody else. Or something else, rather. Ida somberly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. Oh, shit. The pictures were sent to her fiancé. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, I heard that as well. Because of all that, Miss Seiko had a mental breakdown, and in the end, she hung herself. Honestly? Oh, it's Shinawara. Okay, so not the same last name. But that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, in the end, she hung herself. Think about it. Like, you're a woman. Right before your wedding, you get assaulted. Like, and I know in different cultures, like, your wedding is, like, something where you're supposed to give yourself to your husband or partner, and you're, like, basically portrayed as this, like, pure, you know, virgin, young, you know, untainted woman. That's at least what traditionally weddings are, is like you're supposed to be a virgin before you're married. So maybe this was like one of those situations. She was getting ready to give herself to a man to be married and ended up getting assaulted and embarrassed, photographed, kidnapped. Like, honestly, I understand why she hung herself. I completely get it. I completely get it. I don't agree with it. I think it's terrible either way, no matter what had happened, but man, that sucks. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. Damn, that's really fucking terrible. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as that reality weighs on us. Suzo timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayomi's phone boxes? According to the article, the incident that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. Oh no. Oh no, she was assaulted at every phone box. Oh no. Fuck, dude. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by A highway. Shit. The phone booth connects Hanayome and Seiko Hasegawa. The coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. So that note we found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiancé write it? Probably. Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Wait. Did the fiancé set this up? Why do I feel like the fiancé has something to do with this? I just have a bad feeling. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzo's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiancé was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Oh, that's why she wanted to say romantic. We believe in romance, not love. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic. And the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and then went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all of the culprits went missing too. Oh shit. So, in return, she took everybody down, including the fiancé? They had to have done something, right? You guys think so too. You hear about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. Sounds like Reddit. You just find like really weird shit. And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her, her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." That's why she's obsessed with, like, eyes. Oh my god, that poor woman. Don't look, huh? Hanayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it, night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but it's really creepy, you know? I agree. Suddenly a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey, Christy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Seiko killed herself? I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location, but that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. So the opposite side that we didn't investigate. So you're really going to go? Yeah, we might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Okay. Though I'd much prefer to stay here. Okay, so we have to bring the girl with us.